afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Good. Great. I see your smiles is so shiny today. So, I'd like to explain semantics. But before that, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Kadek. And next. So, the agenda today is I'm going to explain the definitions of semantic, lexical semantic relations, and sentence meaning, and example and exercise in the end. So, what is semantic? It's not really common to us, right? So, there is a definition of semantics. It's actually, according to Sage 2003, semantic is study of the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. Or we can say that semantic is study of relationship between words and how we withdraw meaning from those words. Or we can that it's actually semantic explained how do we understand or understood the meaning of sentence or word. And this is the example of semantics. There are two examples of semantics. The first is Lily arrived tomorrow, and she is my brother. It's actually, syntactically it's correct maybe, but semantically it's not correct. Why? Lily arrived tomorrow. Why we can say that Lily arrived tomorrow? We can say that it's actually, we need to say that Lily arrived yesterday, because we cannot put arrived or ed before that actions happened, right? And the second is, she is my brother. How become brother become a female? It's actually, we can say that he is my brother, not she is my brother. Maybe in daily life we can understand, but it's not correct, okay? Next. Okay, here I'd like to explain what is the meaning of the sentence. Okay, the meaning of the sentence in semantic is divided into two. It's actually, the first is word meaning and sentence meaning. What is word meaning? Word meaning refers to the definitions or interpretation of a specific word within a language. And what is a sentence meaning? Sentence meaning refers to the meaning to conveyed by a complete grammatical sentence. It's actually a sentence meaning divided into three. The first is prepositions, and second is profession degree, and the last one is entailments. But here I'd like to focus to explain the entailments. What is entailments? Entailments is defined as the process of looking for another sentence which has the same meaning as the previous sentence. For example, the transportation was excellent. What comes to your mind after heard about the transportation was excellent? You know, guys, if you have an answer or another sentence to like the same meaning, the transportation was excellent. Yes, that's great. That's great. That's correct. Okay, before that, I'd like to explain. It's actually that's a symbol of entailments. If you find that symbol on journal or on website, we can know that is symbol of entailments. Okay, then the transportation was excellent. We can say that the transportation was very good or the transportation was great. It's a same meaning, right? Okay. So here I'd like to explain what is the lexical semantics. Lexical semantic or lexical relation semantics explain the relationship between words and how we're related to each other. So lexical relations or lexical semantics is actually have some types of lexical semantics. There are synonym, antonym, hyponymy, metonymy, and polysemy. Okay, next. Okay, synonym. It's really common to us when the first time we heard about a synonym, right? Because we learned synonym, antonym in elementary school. So we know that we learned synonym and antonym in Bahasa Indonesia, right? So synonym is the meaning. Synonym is the semantic relation that expresses the same meaning between two words, or we can say shorten its sameness of meaning. So the example is beautiful, attractive, great, made, happy, joyful, true, correct, and false, wrong. Get my point, everyone?
Yes.
Next. Antony or antonym. Antonym is a word having a meaning opposite to that of another word. We know that a synonym is the same meaning and antonym is the opposite of the word. Okay, for example, hot and cold, short and tall, black and white, and night and day. Okay. Next. Hypernym. Hypernym is not really common to us, but we heard hypernym. Hypernym is a word with a general meaning that has basically the same meaning of a more specific word. For example, apple. Apple is that it's actually specific word from tree. Tree is the general word. For example, apples, banana, it's categorized by tree, right? And tennis and sport. Tennis is specific word and sport is a general word. So we can categorize like tennis, badminton, or a volleyball is actually a sport, right? And etc. That's it. Next, hyponymy. Hyponymy is a word whose meaning is included in the meaning of another word. For example, male and man, tree and apple, color and breed. Okay, here, color, breed. Okay, we can say that green, red, black, white, that's a color, right? We can categorize that's a color. I think you all guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, metonymy. Metonymy is the figure of speech in which an object or idea is referred to by the name or something closely associated with it, as opposite to by its own name. For example, the White House issues attachment. Here, the White House is used to refer to the president or the administration. Okay, we move to the second example. The pen is mightier than the sword. The idea here is the pen represents writing or communications, and while the sword represents military force or violence. Okay. Next. Here, polysemy. Polysemy is when a symbol or word or process means many different things. That's called polysemy. For example, get. Get is there's some word like receive, reach, understand. Or we can say, for example, okay, I understand. Or we can say that, okay, I get it, right? Okay. That's called polysemy because have means many different things. Next. Okay, here's some video about lexical ambiguity.
I didn't even lower my prayers about you, but you're still dressing like a streetwalker.
Yeah, I'm getting serious. I got a backpack, I got a new notebook. Oh, I got one of those see-through yellow pens so I can do that thing where you color in the words. I might probably the backpack.
Okay, we know that's semantic. We can learn about lexical ambiguity. It's, you know, like its meaning is really important to us, right? To understand. Okay, next. Okay, here are the game's rules. The first, there are some types of semantic statements. You can see at the begins of sentence, and there is a type of questions. So we can see the first questions. You know, the first sentence. We know that what type is questions. And the second rule is some question will be answered by one person, or two, or three, or five people. Okay, let's go to the game. The first, synonym challenge. This type of questions, synonym challenge. Give a synonym for the word hat. Who would you answer? Raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for you? Okay, good. Okay. Reina?
I'm sorry, I have the same answer with them.
Okay. Okay, Vanessa.
Cheerful.
Okay. What else? Okay, Deepika.
Have fun.
Okay. Didi?
Excited.
Excited. Okay, that's great. Okay, the answer is the synonym. It's the same meaning, like a sameness word. Okay. The first is joyful, content, delighted, pleased, cheerful, or etc. Lot of. Okay. And the second question is semantic odd one out. Which word doesn't belong? Why? Who wants to answer? Okay, Ram first.
The answer is stable because stable doesn't belong to the category of words.
Yes, that's correct. Great. Yes, the answer is table doesn't belong because it's not type of word. Okay, next. Word associations. If I say blue, what word comes to your mind? Remember, it's word association. Okay, Ram.
Sadness.
No. Not correct. Okay, Daya.
Color.
Yes, it can be color. Okay, Dennis. Remember, association.
Sky.
Yes, great. Anyone else? Okay.
Water.
Water, yes. Okay, Daya.
Ocean.
Ocean, yes. Okay, Dina. Flags. Flag, okay, great. And your turn. Yeah, the answer is the word blue might be associated with sky or oceans, right? Okay, next. Great. Okay, entailment challenge. We have learned entailment. What is entailment? Entailment is a sentence we have another sentence, like, for example, John has arrived in Jakarta. Okay, Eka? John is in Jakarta? Yes, great. Anyone else? Okay, next. Okay, here's the answer. So, the question is John has arrived in Jakarta. So we can say that John is not here, or John is not in Bali, right? Or we can say John went to Jakarta. Okay. Next. Lexical opposite, or we can say that antony. The word is hot. Critical. That's first.
Cold.
Cold. Okay.
Freeze.
Freeze. Anyone else? A lot? Oh. Ooh. When we eat ice cream, like, ooh. Okay, Reina, I see. Okay, I see. Anyone else? Okay, that's great. We can say like cold, cool, freezing, frozen, icy, etc. Next. Okay, the game is over. So here the conclusions. It's actually semantic. It's a kind of a meaning, word, sentence, and process. So here there are in semantic there is a lexical. So lexical relation has sometimes first synonym, antonymy, acronymy, hyponymy, metonymy, polysemy, etc. And in learning about semantics provides valuable insights into how meaning is constructed and how and conveyed through language, encouraging our understanding of communication and its interpretation. Okay, so you know that the conclusion is semantic. It's really important to us. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Let's get up. Thank you.